This is that exact shot that worries so many golfers, doesn't it? They would like to perhaps play that low one, but they've got something in their way. So it's a short pitch shot, something that needs some elevation up in the air, and that's what worries golfers. The shot they're really worried about is ploughing the club into the ground and putting the ball in the bunker in front of them. And the biggest issue I see, and this is a very simple tip, a very simple video, the biggest issue I see is the body stalling. So stalling, I just mean almost freezing, stopping, not rotating. And when that happens, the hands and the arms tend to get too involved. So you either get a golfer who's going to work more this way, which can work, but it can't work if the player's pressure or weight is on their back foot and they scoop. Doesn't work. If their pressure's forwards, they've got a chance, or they're driving their handle forwards. And if you get slightly softer turf conditions, I've got perhaps a slightly mossy lie here, and we get our hands forwards, we just dig, dig, dig. And that's the one that perhaps causes the most amount of issues, the one where we put the ball in the bunker. So real simple tip, what I want you to focus on is keep rotating, especially focusing on your head. Now this will worry golfers because they've been taught, keep your head down, keep your head down, keep your head down. Probably not by a PGA pro, but by their mates or by their dad or mum or whoever it was they learnt golf from or picked golf up from. They're keeping their head down too long. They're really trying to focus on the golf ball. I want you to get out of that. I actually want you to allow that head to keep turning, because if I allow my head to keep turning, I allow my chest to keep rotating. Now, I'm not saying we have to look up before we hit the golf ball, but when I hit that, do I know where I was looking? No, is the honest answer. I don't know where my focus point was. I'd say if there's going to be a particular focus point, it'd probably be towards the front edge of the golf ball rather than the back edge of the golf ball, but I really want my head to keep turning. So as a drill, I want you to exaggerate. I want you to do some in practice on the driving range or practice area. Just watch my head for a second, where you let that head turn to the target before you hit the ball. Now, although I landed that about 2 yards short, that strike was absolutely perfect. And yet I was looking nowhere near the golf ball. My head was rotating a lot earlier. I think once you do that in practice, you'll find actually focusing down, keeping your head stuck, isn't that important. We really want your body to keep rotating, keep it moving. So one more, just focus on my head, and I'm going to show you another drill just to connect what the arms are doing to what the body's doing. But again, just focus on my head position, mainly from this face on camera here. Let your head rotate, and it's feeling like it's moving with my torso, with my chest. I'm not rotating and then moving. So keep it moving, keep it rotating. I think I could have done that even sooner. And again, that was a yard short. But really, again, got the feeling of everything working together. So as a drill, simple exercise, if you find that you're using too much hands and arms, then what I want you to do, especially on these short shots where we don't need a lot of hands in there, we just want the body rotation, is just grab your golf towel, roll it up, put it across your chest, under your arms. You'll have probably seen this exercise before, but it works really well with short shots. So little quarter half swings, and just get that feeling of connecting everything together. So it's torso. Now, my lower body is moving. Absolutely, it has to. It's only really putting I can keep it static. So there is lower body rotation, but my focus point is what my upper body's doing. And my upper body's rotating more than my lower half. So just keep everything moving together, keeping everything connected. Again, not letting that head stay down, 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 down. Because if my head stays down, I just end up in this very stuck position where it's too much dominated by the hands and the arms. So let's hit one. I'm still going to focus on my head turning, but I'm also just going to keep the connection with the towel here. There we go. So up tall, good pitchers, they actually finish very tall and their head is moving up and forwards through the strike. And that worries golfers because they think they're going to thin it from there. You won't. Your body is moving up and rotating. The reason the club still actually gets down to strike the ground, is we are releasing some angles in our wrists. But we're allowing that space by allowing our body to move up. When our body stays down, we've got no room. So we tend to see golfers with their arms tucked in like this towards their body, don't they? Because they know otherwise they're going to plough the club into the ground. So good pitches, their head goes up and forwards. Bad pitches, their head goes down and back. I know it's going to scare you, especially if you're someone who's perhaps a little bit yippy, finds that they're too dominant with the hands, but this is what you've got to do. To take the hands out of it, you've got to dominate more with the body. So I want you to focus on your head turning, and I want you to do that exercise with the towel across your chest, just getting that feeling of rotation. It's really going to transform your short game. Very, very simple tip, but it is going to take a little bit of practice if you're not new to that or used to that movement. If that video has helped, hit the thumbs up, put some comments below as well, videos you'd like me to film that are going to help your game, and make sure you subscribe to my channel for more content just like this.